And that misses. And we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Pete Alonso batting with one down, takes a strike. And a pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. That's down and in. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Batting fourth, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Ruiz makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. Close but called a ball. 1-0. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's
Batting
Keeper
third,
Ruiz.
catcher,
No, he didn't
Keeper
recognize changeup earlier
Ruiz.
enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So a man at
Nathaniel
first.
Lowe.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Outside with a breaking ball. Swinging a foul out of play. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. On the ground to short. They take the force out, and that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off
New inning
for the
getting
Mets,
started,
third
and
baseman,
stepping in for New
Mark
York, Mark
Vientos.
Vientos. Williams back to work. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Vientos, in his second season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And the sweeper is off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Next offering is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Batting
Had pretty good timing on it.
catcher,
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Alvarez.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Man at first, one away.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Batting
If the
eighth,
pitcher's his
second
friend, he'll
baseman,
give him a
Jeff
second to
McNeil.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Still manages a throw. And that is back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the inning. And here's the DH for Washington. Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
There's the strike. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
To the right side. McNeil sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Fastball for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting seven.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2-ball, 2 strike.
Out to short. Lindor. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tapped in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Led off the game with a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside. outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Now batting,
Juan Soto now. One for
Soto.
one with a single so far. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Nope,
that just misses, and that is ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Williams picks over. Lindor back in there. Close, but called a ball. And now 2-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during
Now
that
batting,
sequence.
left
4
fielder,
pitches
Brandon
for the
Nimmo.
walk. And that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. First pitch misses. That one missed. Check swing, and he went 2-1 now.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Up and in. Full count now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Canning keeping an eye on him.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here's C.J. Abrams now, and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. His first at bat was a strikeout. Canning checks the runner. Abrams dives back in safely. That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broke.
Throws to first. Third out. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the fourth. And now it's Mark Vientos. And ball one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And a base hit right there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 and 2.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
That one at the knees for a strike. Winker stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
First and second, 1 out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments.
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Cole Henry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lindor in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0. Here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder,
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ruiz takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Lowe.
No.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now that is designated hitter.
Here's Josh Bell. Grounded out his first time. And it goes just foul. Low, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Way high.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So digging in,
Now
Luis Garcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Garcia.
Inside, just missed.
Strike. Woo.
They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
a big
for the
power
Reds,
threat.
first
Pete
baseman,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Henry back to work. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 away. Brandon Nimmo digs
Now
in
batting,
now.
left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo, in his 9th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. One out, runner at second. Vientos will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an
Now
RBI.
batting,
Turned
the
on it
designated
nicely.
hitter,
Definitely a
Jesse
little out
Winker.
in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now it's going to be Jesse Winker. Fought off foul. And now the count is even. Runner on the go. Ripped on a line. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And the lead is up to 5. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 61.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's to third. Over to low. And they got him. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses. 2-1. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Left field, way back there. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, 2.
Fastball is outside. And a good eye there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering upstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
1 out and a runner at second. Outside low. 3-2 now. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Towards first, Alonso throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Up
defense
next
work
for
behind
the
him with another ground ball. Good
right
execution.
fielder, Alex Paul.
Call into box again, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
On the corner for a strike.
Three and 2.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, right
Juan
fielder,
Soto
Juan
up now for the
Soto.
Mets. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off.
Oh, that got him.
Thank you, mate.
He had 2 strikes on him,
Now
and he
batting,
hit him.
first baseman, Pete
Here's Pete Alonso. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1
Throw to
strike.
second, and he's out.
Tag, season.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Up
better
next
than
for
that.
the
Wasn't
Mets,
able to
left
elevate that
fielder,
one, but he sure
Brandon
hit it
Nimmo.
hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball there. That misses. Ball 1.
That's a
1-1.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. The Mets leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty.
Batting,
here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1-2.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Lowe stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Up and in, 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, Wood makes the catch. 2 away now. Francisco Alvarez,
Now batting,
the next to
catcher,
hit.
Francisco Alvarez.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
In the dirt, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
New
in
York
a new
Mets.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
75.
Reed Garrett.
And he's got a
Reed
nice lead to
Garrett.
work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Luis Garcia
Leading
now
off
at the plate.
for Washington, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
way
one strike.
upstairs. And it's fouled away. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Next
Three
pitch is
balls.
downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. That one
Take your
misses.
base.
So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's the center
Now
fielder,
batting, the
Dylan
center
Cruz.
fielder,
A
Dylan
strikeout and a walk.
Cruz.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys
No
are
ball.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch is outside.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in and chase.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Nationals.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth. Lucas
39.
Sims.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Lucas
bleed and keep the
Sims.
score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
McNeil,
One
the
ball,
leadoff
no
batter, as he looks at ball one. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses.
Take your
So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Sims in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped up. Garcia on the move. puts it away for the out. Francisco
Now
Lindor
batting,
comes up to the plate.
shortstop,
This guy is
Francisco
one of the best
Lindor.
athletes in the sport. That misses, and that is ball one. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Mets,
And
right
stepping
fielder,
in for New York, Juan Soto.
Soto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a strike in there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So first and second with
Now
two
batting,
outs.
first baseman,
And next for the Mets,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Garrett back to work. There's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Alex Call
Alex
digs in
Call.
now. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets
One
on.
strike.
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's a 2-2. To first, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play. 2
Now
outs, base is empty.
left
Up now
fielder,
for Washington, James Wood. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Nationals.
It's the top of the ninth, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
41.
mound, Colin Poche.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Leading
Classic
off for
bullpen
the
move
Mets,
right here.
left
So
fielder,
we'll see how it
Brandon
works
Nimmo.
out.
Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. And that one clips the corner. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. In the air out to center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Up